welcome to my updated room tour or room update. I don't know what I'm calling this right now, but yeah, a lot has changed since the last time I've done this. So I'm really excited to do this right now. We're going to start over here. As you can see, we have the two black tables, and that's kind of the main thing that has changed. And Takodana is on there right now. That also has changed. That wasn't there last time I did this. And we got a bunch of parts and things for Takodana, so I keep a lot of usually this is much messier than it is right now, but I cleaned it up for the video and whatnot, and also I cleaned it up just for myself because it was really a bad mess before with parts everywhere, and now it's much more manageable. We have like some different colors. A lot of dark brown is right here, and then a lot of my wedge plates, which I use for Takodana, they're all right here right now. Got a cup of my two by two tiles, which I'm not really using a lot of. My slopes, which are getting down there, but yeah. And some sand greens and stuff here, which I'm not really using, but yeah, this is what the table looks like. Got my duct tape and scissors for haul videos. This is actually kind of a sneak peek for, or not really a sneak peek, but a special look for Takodana, because this was a tree design that I was coming up with, but I don't really like it. It's supposed to kind of stand up like this, but it looks kind of weird, so I'm not really using that. And then I came up with this for a birch tree, so this will kind of stick up in the forest, which is over here. But I don't know if I like that, but I'm keeping it there for now, just to see if I like it. I'm going to put it in the mock and see what I think. But yeah, that you might see that in the updates, so that's kind of a sneak peek. But yeah, anyways, so we got the two tables, and then over here we got our bookshelf, bookcase, whatever, with a lot more books on it actually, because I moved them from over here. So you guys have seen this before. This is my Harry Potter collection. So this again is a big update. Got all my Harry Potter stuff here, and I actually have some stuff up here. This is just really for storing stuff at the moment. This is not gonna be what it looks like, because this is probably not gonna last very long. I'm gonna have to salvage this thing for parts, so that's not gonna stay like that. We got Luke's land speeder and the Wookiee catamaran. That's just kind of chilling there. That's from 2005. And then my mock is over there. That's probably going to get dismantled soon as well, because I took some pictures of it, put it on my Flickr, so I don't really need it to stay. And then we got these mini builds, which are from the 2018 Star Wars calendar, advent calendar. I think it's the 2018 one, or it's 2017, I forget. But I built that recently, so I got them all kind of hanging up there. And then we got the two bookcases. So this is also a sort of update, because I think I've shown this before, although I'm not 100% sure, but I brought these in from my room. So these are right here. We got a bunch of different sets on them. And right next to them, we got the Series 19 minifigures. They're all kind of hanging out right here. I got all of them there except for the Knight. He is off doing stuff right now. I'll show that in a second when I get to it. And then, of course, the only Series 19 minifigures I don't have are the which ones? The bathtub guy, and I think that's it, actually. I think it's only him. So I might end up getting him just to have a full Series 19, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to get him on Bricklink at this point. And then, of course, we have all of the Harry Potter CMFs. This is, of course, the first series by for the time that I'm filming this. The second series hasn't come out yet, so we got all of them, which looks really awesome. It's not all of them. I don't have the two Fantastic Beasts characters, but I don't care because I didn't want them. And then we got some of the Disney series too. Most of them, I think I'm missing just a couple characters that, again, I didn't want, and then a few of the DC CMFs, and then the 40th anniversary train, which is right there. I'm not going to go over to the right now because it's kind of a mess, but I will show that in a second. So this is where the Knight is. So this is something I've been working on. This is stop motion animation practice. So I promised you guys in that one video that I would make stop motion videos, and this is me working towards that promise. So I've been practicing stop motion pretty much every day. I've been trying to get used to the basics and stuff. So with this, I was trying to figure out how to make minifigures kind of fight and all at the same time, that kind of thing, and walk and stuff like that. So that's what that is, and I'm going to keep working with that. And the reason I'm practicing with these figures is because I'm going to be using this for a stop motion that I plan to make. So maybe in July, I don't know. I don't want to put a date on it because I don't really know, but I have an idea, and it's going to be a medieval based thing. So yeah, there's going to be a stop motion movie, or it's not going to be a very long movie, of course, but a short stop motion movie, which will hopefully be my first stop motion movie ever, coming out sometime this summer, hopefully. I don't know. I don't really know yet. It's still obviously very much in the works because I'm still practicing stop motion. So yeah, we got this table here with that on it and some black parts that I need to put into my sorting bins, and this other table which I've never shown. So I actually got this I think just a couple days ago, really like a week ago. It was garbage night, and I was out walking with my sister and my dogs, and we just saw this table sitting out there that somebody had thrown away, and I was like, this is a perfectly good table, it's totally fine. And so I just went back and I grabbed it and brought it home. So yeah, we have this extra table now, and I put these little bins here. These are a bunch of parts for Takodana, so we got a bunch of things in here. These are all the bags that used to be kind of sprawled out everywhere on here, and they're now organized basically by color and part and whatever, just kind of in here. So yeah, this table is actually pretty cool to have just another table for stuff. We got some wipes there for, you know, for haul videos. I like to wipe down the packages before I open them and stuff. So if the virus is on it, then like on the packaging, then I can get rid of it with that, and I wash my hands and all that stuff. I'm very, very careful with all the virus stuff. So because I think it's better to be kind of like a clean freak about it than, you know, get the virus. So that's what we got those in my room. We got this tin, which actually, if we open it up, which might be really difficult. There we go. So we got some plastic bags, and I have another place for bags as well, but this is one of the places. I just kind of have them all in here. If I ever need them, I just go in here and pick one out. And then over here, I have my bins, which I've showed before. So this is my bin for extra parts. Any extra piece that I get from a Lego set, they go in there. I'm going to move that. Of course, I sometimes pick pieces out if I need them for the mock, which you guys will see in the next Takodana update. You'll see me using some pieces from here, and I won't talk anymore about that because I want to save that for the video. We got our bin of red parts, and this is basically the last bin of parts in my collection because everything else is in storage bins, which I'll show later once I get to them. So move that down here. This is more plastic bags. I want to get rid of these, or at least like put them in a better place. It's kind of weird to have that. We have another empty bin underneath it, which used to have comedy and romance movies in it apparently, so that's cool. Oh yeah, so I guess what I said about the red parts wasn't entirely true because I still have my black parts. I still have like quite a bit of black in here, but I do have a storage bin for black, but I have quite a few of those parts, so a lot of the oversized stuff are in here, so I still need to get another bin for them. And then we have some of these like stackable things with a bunch of different parts in them. Got some yellow pieces, some white pieces in there, and then a couple other things from like Pick-a-Brick cups are in those things as well. And then we got some sets hanging out over here. If you guys know what those are, let me know in the comments, because I actually don't. I know that's a Sunken Technic car, and then that's, I used to know the name of the theme for that, but it's like a car where you push something and then it goes flying out. I think I showed that in a video where I pulled that out. We got some sets on shelves here. Got this cool X-Wing display, it's still hanging out. Got the two interceptors, TIE interceptors here. This will all change, this shelf here, because I don't know what I want to put on it yet, but that will all change at some point. So over here we got the Harry Potter stuff again. Underneath all of that we have the Minecraft collection, which I've showed before. The god-awful lighting, because I don't have any lighting in here, but that hasn't changed, except for this thing, which nobody look at that. That's my secret project, which I've kind of put on hold for now, but yeah, that's in there. This is the medieval layout. It's kind of going under construction right now. I'm going to be dusting all of the sets on here and then rearranging the entire medieval layout, and all of the sets for safekeeping, oh my god, safekeeping are gonna go up here in these cupboards. And I actually have some things in here with a old Clone Wars County Monday sticker that I actually just randomly found at my university. It was just kind of hanging out, and I'm like, what the heck, what is he doing here? So I took him home, and the sticker part of him is all like, you know, it's crap, so I just put duct tape on the back of him so he's on there. But if we open this up, we got some of my mocks from the March Muck Madness and the speeder that I made for the Rich Boy J contest, and I made that for the Brick Attack contest. So those are kind of hanging in here, along with my TARDIS that I built when I was a kid. And then the Kashyyyk MOC is up there, and another MOC, which is still in progress, which I haven't worked on. But I want to get back to working on that, and I will actually probably make a video about that once I start working on that again. So stay tuned for that whenever that happens. So we're going to close that. And this is where the Arctic stuff is right now. And the castle stuff is going to probably just kind of invade the Arctic space and then go up here as well because I have another space. So I want to get a couple of screws or something so I can put this, because this is just a second one, or a second like level, which I can put above this. So yeah, I'm gonna try and put like a screw up there or something, so I can have two shelves basically. It'll probably be on that top one, so I have a lot of space. And in here is a bunch of my mom's stuff. So I don't need to show this. Just a bunch of binders and things like that. And again, another thing on here which I've never showed up top is a lightsaber. It's actually pretty cool. I've shown it on a live stream actually of Rich Boy J, but I've never shown it on this channel. But it's pretty cool. It's Anakin's lightsaber. It lights up. I can maybe take it down and show it later. But over here, this is really the biggest change that recently happened. So this is the table I got at Canadian Tire. It's not exactly the same as this table, but it's fairly close. And it doesn't really matter because it's not going to be used with these ones. So I have these two tables here and then this one by itself over here, which I never had anything over here before. I had like a brown table here. That brown table's gone. My sister's using it right now, so I don't have that, which is fine. I don't really need it because now I have this. So I got my Acro Mills storage bins here. I got my blues and yellows, got my blacks here, and then my light gray, which I need to reorganize. That's why it's missing these, because these are really full, so I need to reorganize that whole thing. And you can also see I have a ton of missing ones. Those are all empty because those are my bricks, but I decided to just put them all in a bag because it just makes more sense. We got the colorful bin up here with all my different trans parts in different colors. This is a bin with a whole bunch of parts from the Night Guys because I replaced all of their parts with yellow parts so they look like normal minifigures. And I have this cool little boat here which was a part of the room. I think it's from Nova Scotia. Yeah, it says Peggy's Cove, which is from Nova Scotia. That's actually where a lot of my family are from. They're from Peggy's Cove, so that's why that's there. We got a couple of these little storage bins. Some black stuff is in here. Some of my light gray is in there as well. When I get new parts from sets, like if I part them out or whatever, I don't usually have like a good place to put them. Like a lot of these circular things, they're in here. I'm like, I don't know where to put those. So those just kind of hang out in there. What's really great about this space is that the Pick-a-Brick cups fit in here really, really nicely. So I have my tan parts from Pick-a-Brick, they're in here. Got my Stormtroopers, they're all right in there right now just to kind of store them because I'm going to be using them for Takodana. And then a couple other tan parts in that little cup. So all of my cups will probably be going up here. I have this power bar right there because I don't have an access point, so it's just kind of hanging up there right now. We got my minifigure bins and a couple other bins which are right here, so I can actually go through these. So we got some Star Wars figures. We got like clones and droids and stuff. I think I've showed these off before, but I can just quickly go through them. This has changed quite a lot. This is my Resistance bin because I have a ton of minifigures for them now. This is Resistance figures, some Rebel guys as well, some droids, but mostly Resistance figures and episode or sequel trilogy characters are mostly in here, which is pretty cool. And then we have more just like random characters and things. They're all kind of hanging out in here for Star Wars, of course. And then this is my medieval bin with a bunch of different medieval things. This is from the pop-up book. I don't know what to do with that, so it's just kind of hanging out right there. This is my Indiana Jones collection, which I don't think I've ever shown. So these are my Indiana Jones sets. I don't have a ton, but I have a few. So yeah, those are really cool. And this is a bunch of like minifigure parts and things. I got some like animals in here, which I can maybe show. There we go. Yeah, I got a bunch of animals in there and a bunch of other like minifigure related parts and things. They're all in there. We got this bin, which is a bunch of newer minifigures that don't really fit anywhere, so I just kind of put them all in this bin. So there's some older figures and things in here as well. We got this guy. This is a Jack Stone figure, so like he doesn't fit anywhere, so I just kind of put him in this bin with a whole bunch of random people because I don't know what to do with him. So he's in there. We got this bin of a bunch of light gray parts that didn't really fit in with my sorting bins and stuff. So a bunch of slopes and big plates and things. So that's in there. Got my filler brick stuff, more filler brick, and really big like plates and things that I don't really know where to put. And then some more filler brick down there. And yeah, this is the top of it with my 20th anniversary figures. The T-16 Skyhopper's just kind of chilling there. I don't know why. This is the alien, I think it was like a poly bag from Toy Story with the little green alien guys. And then this is all my brick separators. They're kind of in this cool formation thing. I didn't come up with this, obviously. Lots of people use that. But that's how I store them. And over here, I have another one of those kind of bin things that look like that. We have this over here. So this has a bunch of my plastic bags. They're in there and here because I don't really have good places to put these. And I don't want to get rid of them because I might need them someday. But I'm going to have to try and find a better space for the plastic bags because I could use these for other things, right? We got my instructions in here along with my water bottle. And my light box is kind of hanging out right there. This is under the table. I got my backlog, which isn't really a backlog, right there. This thing is sitting here because I would need to dismantle that, so that's why that's hanging out. And then over here we have the rest of my sorting bins. So we got all of these, my greens, browns, they're all right there, dark gray and white, which is awesome. I got all my white parts in there. So that happened very recently, like a couple days ago, so that's cool. Got some more bins, which I don't really want to go through. So I'm just gonna leave that. This is a bunch of like random parts and things in those bins. But yeah, this is my updated room. So it's looking a lot better than it did before. If you guys remember, if you want to go back to the video and just like look for a second, this is what it looks like now. So I'm really happy with how this looks. Like this whole thing here just looks really awesome. So that's really cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and see you in the next video.